The press conference is the first of its kind since the end of the voter registration in July. The country's election chief, Ali Mowanjai, says IEC is appearing to be overwhelmed by the number of parties and independent presidential aspirants.
In the last elections, there were only 3 contestants. And now, with these multiple parties, 18 of them presently and some being processed, plus independent aspirants, we expect so many contestants, and using these archaic ballot drums, which will cost the IEC over $2 million per candidate just for the drums, is something that we really have to review. And inshallah, this election is the last time we are going to use these ballot drums. As I always say, we are not the dumbest country in the whole world, because this was introduced when the registration rate was very low. But now, the whole world have gone to paper ballot, and we are the only one left. It's expensive, logistically it's a nightmare, and the ballot paper should be introduced as soon as possible.
Mr. Njai also warned no authority or person can dual election houses voter system, and that the upcoming presidential election will be free and fair.
And on that day, we invite party agents to be present throughout the process, where from the beginning to the end, each party is allowed to send an agent to witness every process of the voting system. As you know, we are still using these ballot drums. So to start with, to make sure that agents are there. When the ballot drums are opened, emptied, sealed in their presence, and they take the seal number. And after voting, before counting, those party agents and the IEC officials will agree how many people have voted. Because once you come to vote, you announce your name, and it's strict, because all the party agents are given a list of those who are to vote in that particular area. Because here, you vote by register. Unless you do the election where you know the whole country is one constituency, those on official duties, like security, and the IEC personnel are given permission to vote where they are posted. So, at the end of the polling, they all agree how many people have voted before the ballot drums are brought and emptied. And when they count it, it tallies. And these party agents will also sign the record sheet of that polling agent, polling station, so that there will be no confusion at all. That's why we always pride ourselves that no person or authority can influence the voting system, the voting pattern of the IEC, because it's done from the beginning to the end in the presence of all parties by the agents.
The presidential election will take place in less than 90 days on December 4th. The country's biggest job is at stake, and the opposition will be looking to wrest it from current occupant President Adama Barrow. TFN News Review, Mate Senghor.